Okay, we're going to walk through a very basic blues jam in A. It could sound something like this. For example, that's the backtrack I'm going to use. I'm going to send the link to the students as well. You can hear the backtrack. There I'm playing. Nice little pauses. Doesn't have to be flash. Remember, it's blues, so nice and slow. Now, I'm going to first of all take you through the scale itself. So you're going to see what scale I'm using. We're going to guide you through the A minor pentatonic, which for those that don't know it, it should be like this. Fret 5, fret 8, then it goes through 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, and the last two strings 5, 8 again. And learn it backwards. If you need a copy of the PDF showing you the diagram of the scale, don't hesitate to message me. I'll happily send it to you, not a problem. Okay, and the other scale that I'd like to take advantage of as well is it's an extended minor pentatonic, also A minor, even though you're not starting on the note A. And there's basically 5 notes repeated. The first 5. Now memorize that sequence of notes, memorize the pitch. And now watch what happens and listen for the similarity starting here. You should notice that it sort of sounds the same, it's just octaves apart. And the last part you can hear is the third octave starting at fret number 8. 8, 10, 8, 10, on to number 12. So slow motion starting out, I'm going to call it the fret numbers. 3, 5, 3, 5, 7. 5, 7, 5, 7, 9. 8, 10, 8, 10, 12. And of course, learn it backwards. Okay. Now I'm going to jam with the track again, and what I want you to listen for is ideas to how to create your own solo, your own style. So I'm not going to do the whole, we're not going to go flashy, we're going to keep it really straightforward. And we're going to look at short little phrases like, that always works nice, little string bends, always works. And just quickly on the string bends, certain notes do bend better than others. In principle, you can actually string bend any note. But this note here, fret number 7 on the 3rd, always bends well. And you'll notice that when I bend, I'm bending with finger 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 are supporting number 3 to help me get strength for the bend. My other note, number 8 over here, also works well, and you go, that also works, and the same for 8 at the bottom. So I want you to listen for that now as I go through the backtrack. Here we go. So you don't have to go fast. It's blues. A little bit quicker there. Short phrases. And here's a long pentatonic. And backwards. So you can hear just sort of breaking up the speed, going faster, slower, everything works. You can also go for sort of a bit of a higher gain as well. I'm going to quickly pause the track here. And set up the amplifier with a bit of distortion, just to give you a bit of a different sort of Gary Moore sort of vibe. And now you can hear much more aggressive sort of tone. Look at, and this also sounds quite nice. Check out, here we go. So learn your scale. Repeat notes. Always works. First string bend. And repeat. Try a slide. Into the next octave. Bend. Keep the silent pauses. And it works nicely. Later you can get to your So you can put in the speed later as you want it, if you want. Again, the important part here is that there's no hard, fast rule. So when you're doing improvising, I want you to sort of just enjoy the vibe. Everyone's got a certain favorite guitar player, somewhat like John Mayer, somewhat like Clapton, somewhat like Bonamassa, some like Ingwie, that's me. Okay, I like the other guitarists too, by the way. Some like Gary Mercer, whatever style you bond or connect with, that's the style you must try and do. So try and capture the tone. Feel more of a sort of a bluesy, clean sound. Maybe something like this. Nice clean sound. Want a bit more of a hint of an overdrive. Also sounds nice. Or that Gary Moore tone that I was playing with earlier with that really aggressive sort of. All sound cool. So I'm not trying to push you in a certain direction. What I am trying to do is say, know your scale, know your minor pentatonic scales, the shapes that I showed you, and then try and jam with this specific track as well. It's simply called Groovy Guitar Backing Track Blues in A Minor if you're looking for it on YouTube. But for my students, I'm going to send you the link as well. And if you want a link to the actual track that I'm using on my second cell phone, let me know and I'll send it to you. Okay, I hope this helps a little bit. Hope you have a wonderful bluesy Sunday and take care.